Psalm 40. So David wrote about how he sinned and he couldn't see again. So he waited patiently for the Lord, and the Lord heard his cry. He brought him up from the pit of destruction, put a new song in his mouth. So then he is saying that he speaks of the Lord's goodness in the congregation. He that he delights to do God's will, and spoke of righteousness, the good news of righteousness in the great congregation. And then right here he talks about, for evil beyond number have surrounded him, his guilty deeds have overtaken him. So there are things that he did wrong, and they are more numerous than the hair of my head. So, and my heart has failed me. Not sure what that meant, though. His heart has failed me. But then he asked for God to rescue him, and that the people who seek his life to be turned back and dishonored. And then he asked for pretty much deliverance, and for his enemies to not overtake him. And then he said that he is afflicted and needy. May the Lord be mindful of me, of David. And God is his help and his savior, and do not delay. So this is like, when I read this, it seems like this period in David's time, since he wrote multiple psalms about it, is really a pit for him. And God's goodness, God does discipline him, but in his goodness, God also deliver him. And he trusts that God will, and he waits for God. So those are good. The problem is that a lot of those problems are due to his own sin, and I don't want to be in that situation where I'm in a bad situation because of my sin.